Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of 21st Century Youth. I hope you enjoyed the past episodes that have gone out. We are nearly at the end of the year, almost Christmas, almost New Year's. I hope you also will enjoy your holiday. But today, I'm just going to have a lovely chat once again. I got a special guest all the way from my hometown, Grabo. I got Grace Jochems. Welcome, Grace. I hope you feel very, very welcome here, that you enjoy the chat that we are going to have. But Grace, just tell the viewers a little bit about yourself, please.
Hello everyone, I'm Grace Jochems. I am from Grabo. I am a matriculant. I attend high school Grabo. And thank you very much for having me here today.
Yes. So you're a matriculant. Are you head girl by any chance, or prefect?
No.
Wait, why no like that? Did you not want to be, or did they say no to you?
I don't want to be one.
Why not? Is it too much responsibility, or?
Yeah, then you can't enjoy school.
No, I get that, because I've known some people who were either prefect or head girl, and then they always talk about, this responsibility, you gotta be at this meeting. Or they themselves just change as well. They also just change, and you're like, police me somewhere to live, yes. But not that we have anything against you, but that title comes with. But have you enjoyed your journey at Grabo High, since you say you matric, so that's grade 12? When did you start at Grabo High?
Graad 1.
Grade 1, so you've been the whole way.
Yeah.
You were OG Grabowiki.
Yes.
Goodness, has it been good?
Yeah, sometimes not.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes not, but
Yeah, but that's
everyone
school,
has a different school.
Yeah, no, I get that. So what's your dream? What do you want to do, though? Since it's studying next year, I hope, and not a gap year. Or you're going to take a gap year to find myself. What?
What? I don't know. I want to do OP, go overseas.
That's where you take care of other people's children. Yes.
Yes.
No, okay, cool.
OP, flight attendant, or study hospitality.
So basically, you say you want to travel.
Yes.
You wanna
I want to
leave.
explore the world.
No, that's fair. I would also want to. It's just I know the world's expensive.
Yeah.
But okay, so you say you're up for au pair, flight attendant, and then hospitality. So that's down the line of cooking stuff, right?
Hospitality is also in the line of flight attendant.
Like tourism, right?
Yes.
They hand in hand, basically.
Yes. Because if you do hospitality, you can do flight attendance and you can work on the boats. But it's all in one line. So I want to do that.
No, that's cool. So I'm happy you got to meet Grace a little bit like that. But what we're going to talk about today is a topic I've touched, if you remember, with Hannelie, just now her surname, Swarts. It just sounds aggressive if I say it, but Hannelie Blacks. No, I'm joking. Anyways, we also touched about this topic. She's also a pastor's child. That is what we're going to talk about again, ladies and gentlemen. Pastor's child. Now, from Grace's point of view, she is also a pastor's child. Her father, he has also preached on Crazy before. It was Paris Jochems. Yes, Paris Jochems. He's also preached on Crazy before. I also know him from way back in my kinderdae. I went to his church with my sister and whatnot. That's actually also where I met Grace. Ladies and gentlemen, we actually know each other from far back, actually. I met them through my sister when we were by their church as well. But yes, that's what we are going to touch about. Grace, what do you have to say? I've touched on this before. For the viewers who remember, my father was not a pastor. He was an Odelin. They always called him Odie. Our Odie. So then my brother and I were always here, Odie se kinders.
Yeah.
Odie se kinders. That's always something that comes down the line. You probably know that's pastor se kind. So what do you have to say about how's your life and continue going to be life so far been as pastor's child?
I'm going to switch over to Afrikaans.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. I understand.
Om 'n pastoorse kind te wees is soms moeilik.
Yes.
Want mense verwag van jou om soos jou pa te wees.
Ja.
Maar ek is my pa en ek is 'n mens op my eie.
Ja.
En soos jy gesê het, sy loop op die strate of sy gaan na plekke toe en dan hulle sê soos as hy nie vaste pere se kind nie en dan hou hulle vir jou dop, hulle sit vir jou op die spot. Wat dit moeilik maak vir jou as mens, want dit voel jy kan niks doen nie.
Ja. Because everyone's watching.
Ja, almal hou vir jou dop. En dan, sy moet obviously jou pa gaan represent waar oral sy gaan.
Yes.
En my pa is baie oor sy beeld.
Okay.
So ons moet dit altyd voorhou. So
No, I
as
understand,
ons
ja.
uitgaan, moet ons my pa represent. En
I've
hulle
been
gaan vir
there.
ons sien as Pastor Perez se kinders.
Yes.
So dit is nie aldag maklik nie, wat daar is 'n voordeel in om my pa se kind te wees.
Okay.
Want ek het 'n pa wat elke dag vir my bid. My pa se geloof is sterk en dit maak vir my dat ek wil ook eendag op
Yes.
hy pad kom wat my pa is. Want ek dink ons almal moet maar eendag op hy pad kom. Want ons almal
Ja.
wil eendag hemel toe gaan.
Exactly.
So daar is 'n negatiewe, maar is ook 'n baie groot positiewe daarin.
Exactly. So with me, like we said about how people see you differently as well, it's as if you carry this image around, like you said, you represent your parents.
Yeah.
Literally, I remember there was times my brother and I, we just want to go out with some friends, and they always say, just remember, you represent this household.
Yeah.
It's the Clutus. You represent the Clutus when you go
Yeah.
out. They're going to say, that is Andrew and Maria's Clutus children.
Yeah.
And then that is what you carry. And sometimes you question it about, like, oh, when can someone just see me as me?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, sometimes, like with me, it causes me to be caused me to be a little rebellious as well, because everyone's just seeing me as Andrew and Maria's child as well, and putting up this image. So then I did some naughty things behind the doors, without my parents knowing. But I've spoken to them about this over the years. I did say I went through a little experimental phase. I did some things as well that I shouldn't have done, but I did it. But I came out stronger and left that behind as well. But it's almost as if that's not completely why I did it, but part of being the image of carrying my parents and Odi Sekun. And a little bit of that is like it pushed me down that road to do little things that I shouldn't have done. But that's just another thing I can say about that. What else can you say, Grace?
Yo, what you said, people pushing you down that road. ek is nie die soetste kind nie. Soos mense dink, okay, sy's Pastor Perez se kind, alles wat sy doen is perfek. Jou lewe is perfek.
Yeah, that's how they see
Ek
it.
is ook 'n normale mens. Ek maak ook foute in die lewe. En dit voel net as ek 'n fout gaan maak, dan gaan mense vir my meer judge. Soos mense in vandag se lewe is mos baie lief om te judge.
Yes.
En nou omdat ek 'n pastoor se kind is en omdat my pa 'n groot naam is in die gemeenskap,
Yes,
as hy
indeed.
druk nog erger op my. En nie net op my nie, op albei my susters.
Oh, you got siblings, yes.
Yeah.
Were you in the ranks? Are you
I'm the youngest.
Youngest. So would you say that's even more pressure for you? Because it's almost as not okay, we are all human. So like you've seen maybe the mistakes of your sisters and the pressure that was there. Now is it completely worse for you in the sense of you the youngest, you the not lost hope, but I'm not saying it like if something's bad,
Yeah.
but I'm just trying to make the example. Is it like that now?
Die druk, ek voel die druk is meer want ek voel my ma en pas erger op my as wat hulle op my susters was, toe hulle my ouderdom was. Maar dit is maar seker net vir die beste.
It's true, but how do you handle it? How do you get through it?
Om uit daai druk uit te kom, ek was 'n baie gruwelike kind gewees toe ek klein was. Soos baie. Ek was die woele waterkind van my ma en my pa.
I see.
Maar ek het ouer geword en groter geword en ek het alleen begin word. Soos ek het myself, ek hou van nou in my kamer en wees alleen. En social media help my. Soos
No, I understand, yeah.
my phone is my beste maatjie. So as my ma en pa nou dalk my kwaad maak, dan sal ek in my kamer gaan op my phone gaan wees. En dan is die druk net 'n bietjie te veel en dan sal ek uitkom, maar sal ek fyn wees. Maar ek kan nie ek kan nie lank kwaad bly vir my pa nie.
The love is too much.
My pa is my beste vriend.
Wow, that's beautiful,
My
man.
pa is
That's beautiful,
So-
man. And what you said now about just going into your room, this is actually very long ago that I did an episode where I just spoke about little topics. And there was one topic that I touched upon is the silent treatment. that we give our parents, where it's just me time basically as well. But I feel during that period of time, we truly find the time to identify who we really are. And I said this as well, that parents need to understand it's not that we hate you. It's not that we angry at you or what you do, because all parents ever do is love you
Yeah.
and support you and try to be the best, because obviously they also being parents for their first time as well, as a way that
Yeah.
you can almost see it. So what I said was, with the silent treatment, it's just where you just need to loosen the grip on us a little bit and just let us find ourselves within that time, even if it's just you, like you, for you instance, being on your phone in your room. That's basically just it. You just give me
Yeah.
some space and that's it. Afterwards, like you say, you come straight out to you, like giving a hug is a beautiful reuniting thing. And for others within the silent treatment, the phase that we go through is also an experimental phase. Sometimes for me, it was my experimental phase where I was also just slamming doors continuously. Me and there, when I was small, I had very big anger issues. I threw the biggest tantrums ever. I always just slammed doors, hit my pillows and whatnot. But I mean, we grow out of it.
Yeah.
We grow out of it and we move, man. And then we remember within that silent treatment that our parents really do just love us, and then you just come back to them, and then it's just this big, overwhelming joy that you have. But what I want to say is, for other kids out there who, well, teenagers, let me say teenagers now, but if you're younger as well and watching this, for those who aren't past as kids, or OD second of Dumini second of all the ranks that go down, if you're not Ned, don't see them differently who are those. Because I mean, there's a whole different other pressure that they feel. Not that we all like make exceptions for others, but I mean, it's completely different where they are also just human beings. They have to go through their own stuff, and now it might be even harder for them because then they still have to represent their parents out there. They want to maybe do something in life, but then that doesn't go down the line of how people see my mos pa se sekin, jy kan mos nie nou daai doen nie. Jy kan mos nou you're Afrikaans. You can't become that, but I mean you pass as child. So I feel that's what I want to say is that don't judge too quick, man. Because I mean,
Yeah.
if they get to know you, I mean, if you get to know Grace, she's a fun person. Are you not, Grace?
I am.
She's a fun person. You see? So just maybe, what does it say? Be quick to, no, I'm going to quote this wrong completely. I was just rather say be slow to judge. Be slow to judge and be quicker to try and learn that person, try to get to know them. But what else can you say about this, Grace? Past this child, there has to be a little bit more, a little deeper that you can go within.
Yeah. Past this child, I didn't always know that growing up is gonna be so difficult. Being a past this child.
Did you see it as a breeze because you were maybe like younger? I'm
Yeah.
past this child, so I'll be fine.
Toe ek klein was, het ek my baie kwaai gehou van my pa is vaste Paris. En almal ken my pa in Grabouw.
Ooh, okay.
Ek het
You
nie
used
baie
it that
my gehou.
way. And then everyone got to know you
Yeah.
as Grace.
Maar toe ek groter word, toe ek soos, kom, soms dan vra ek myself, kom met my pa pastoor wees. Maar dan, is verkeerd om so te vra, want is my pa se roeping in die lewe om 'n pastoor te wees. Maar soos ek groter geword het, het even 'n ding vir die skool kom word dat my pa pastoor is. Soos ons sal 'n skoolbyeenkoms het en dan as ek toe ek in graad 4, 5 was, graad 7, ek was in graad 7 leier vir 'n maand.
'n month?
'n maand.
'n month, joh.
Toe het die skole ding aan en toe was hulle soos, maar hulle nooi ons pastore van buite af om te kom preek by die skool. Toe ek net my kwaai gehou, maar hoekom nooi die skool nooit my pa nie? My pa is dan ook 'n pastoor.
Exactly.
In graad 8 kom ek en finally nooi die skool my pa om te kom preek by die skool. En ek het nog steeds kwaai gevoel, want my pa klas, my pa weg is by die skool. Toe praat almal van my pa se preek by die skool. En ek het kwaai gevoel, maar ek was embarrassed ook 'n bietjie.
Oh, okay.
Mense vat vir jou vir 'n pop soms.
Oh, no, I understand.
En daar is ook 'n level van hoe of jou afdruk. But hy het dit ek het my laat dit onderkry nie. En ek het aangegaan en by die dag het dit maar net gekom dat ek by die skool Pastor Perre se kind is.
And that's how everyone saw you.
En hy is almal of my ken, almal in Grabouw ken my Pastor Perre se kind. En dit is soms moeilik
Yeah.
want sê nou ek wil uitgaan met my vriende dan moet ek eers my pa en my ma vra. En ek weet nie as dit omdat my pa pastoor is dat hy nie altyd ja sê nie.
Oh, I see.
So
I
is moeilik. Is moeilik om
understand.
vriende ook te hê want my pa sien altyd wat die een is die regte vriend en wat die een is die verkeerde vriend.
He looks out for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Ek waardeer dit wat soms wil ek wil ook net my eie vriende hê.
I understand.
But
I understand.
it's part of life, I guess.
Now, you the youngest. Have your sisters ever spoken to you about Pastor's child, the pressures that they maybe from? Maybe your eldest sister, maybe she had a completely different to you because she's the eldest, and or
No.
have you ever spoken to your sisters? Have they ever said anything to you about this?
Not really. We don't still talk about that because we know we go through everything at the same time. Ons is baie close.
How far are you guys apart in years? Is it like 333?
No, it's 4-4, I think.
You think
I think so.
you don't know your sister's Grace?
I think we're 4. Yeah, I think it's 4-4.
I'll believe you. I don't know.
I really don't know.
Oh
I
my-
know me and my middle sister, we're 4 years apart.
And your eldest?
I don't know. I think we're 4 years apart.
I'll take your word for it.
I
I'll take
don't
your word for it. Oh no, the math.
Because I know when I was grade 8, my middle sister was grade 12.
Okay, yeah. And your eldest sister? When you were grade 8?
No, she was done with school already.
Okay,
I don't
no
know.
worries. No worries, but yes. Oh no, Grace. But so you'd say they didn't go through this, or have you guys ever spoken?
Ik dink hulle het, of hulle het. My oudste suster Sika, 'n bietjie meer as wat ek en Mika.
Mm-hmm.
Want sy was nou 'n bietjie langer in die lewe, saam met my ma en my pa. En
Ja.
apparently as my ma en my pa nou al 'n keer sinds graad 7.
Sure.
So
That's long. I respect it. I
Hy hele
respect it.
lewe as my ma en my pa al 'n keer al.
Okay.
Want my ma en my pa het nog nooit gedrink of gerook, dink ek. So sy het nog nooit daai ervaring. Of ons het dit nooit daai
Yeah,
ervaring.
none of you, yeah.
So ek dink ek weet nie. Alle het seker uit druk gehad, maar hulle het seker nie saam my ouer gepraat nie.
Yeah, you guys don't speak then about that stuff.
Yeah.
You just, okay, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Nah, but okay, no, that's cool. I understand that. I can respect it because my brother and I actually as well, we've never really spoken that much about the pressure that we got from our father, especially now, because our dad was also quite involved with all the pastors in Grabouw and whatnot. Then all my uncles and aunts also pastors. Then my dad's involved with them. My godparents also pastors. So I mean, it was just everywhere.
Yeah.
Odie came with, and then it was just, you know, praying or stuff like that. Where I felt the most pressure is when they came to visit and my dad said, I have to pray and put them on the road. That's where I felt the most pressure, because when they pray, it's just, and, you know, it's just powerful. And then,
Yeah.
Lord, please keep them safe on the road to where they may go, Father God. And I feel like now I'm just disrespecting whatever's
Yeah.
supposed to happen at that young of an age. And that was quite some pressure that I could say that I felt as well. I don't know, my brother, we've never opened up about it. Him and I, about how we felt with our dad, because my brother and I, we 3 years apart,
Oh, okay.
I think. No, I'm joking. Yeah, we 3 years apart. So we didn't fairly grow up that far apart, in the sense of you that much older than me. You've gone through different things, because I mean, he was 3 years old and I was born, and then he grew up and I grew up. So he had a little friend, a little chubby friend, that was me. And yeah, we grew up together. So I can't tell if my brother and I have actually damn, you opened up my mind now. I gotta speak with my brother. We need to talk, bro. We need to talk. But yeah, Grace, what else can you tell me? What else can you say about Pastor's kid? For maybe, what else can you say for someone else out there who is a Pastor's kid? How is something you'll never get over because that is your life, and it's not a bad thing because, like you said, there's a very good part and a bigger good part to being a pastor's kid. I mean, like you said, you always got parents that's praying for you. They're always there for you. And I mean, how beautiful is it not? While growing up, you don't even know the Bible, but you got like one of the best mentors right there to guide you through it. Like one time when I started reading the Bible, I was like, yo, Daddy, where do I start? I started in Revelations. That's the end of the Bible. I don't know what I'm reading. And I was so stupid. I read Revelations out of the Amplified Bible. And that Bible just gave me more and more that I should have known. And I was like, Daddy, what is this? Who's this lady in the desert? These 7 horns coming out. What is this going to happen? Is this a monster? What's this? He was like, no, my son. And the thing is, the wise part is that he himself could, like, he could, what's the, why can't I get the word now? He could say himself he's not even at that point because, not that he's an Odin, but because there's people out there who literally just study the book of Revelations who would be a much better example for me to follow and just hear the word, like from a pastor or someone. So that was also a cool moment that he said, no, just start with Proverbs. You young, start with Proverbs is what he told me, so that you can start learning the fundamentals to respect your parents, all of that. So I was like, okay, now cool. And I started. I saw what the Bible said. And I was like, yo, really? I must do that. But I was like, nah, it's cool. I'll do it. I'll respect and love my parents, and it's just been beautiful. But what can you say for someone out there who's also a pastor's kid? A little word of encouragement, maybe, to just help them realize it's not all that bad that we really think it is.
Ja.
But yes,
Moet nooit laat die druk te veel word nie, want as jy biddende ouers het, dan sal jy altyd 'n voorsprong in die lewe hê. Maak nie saak wat mense van jou gaan sê nie. God is altyd daar. God is groter as wat mense se gedagtes is en wat mense oor jou te sê het is. En sy gaan vooruit gaan in die lewe. Want jy het 'n voordeel wat ander kinders nie het nie.
yes,
So maak gebruik van daai voordeel. Waardeer die voordeel wat jy het. Want dit is dalk wat ander kinders soek en wat jy dalk nie wil hê nie, maar dit is waarmee God vir jou geseën het, want God het 'n doel met jou lewe.
yes.
En hy het geweet dat jy dit moet hê en dat in jou lewe moet wees.
That was very, very well said. Thank you, Grace. You're beautiful. 21st Century Youth, I hope you enjoyed this episode once again. Grace, it was very nice to have you here. I hope to see you again in the future. Maybe we'll do something different. Maybe Grace will bring some friends from Rambo. I don't know.
Yeah.
We just maybe gonna have a nice, fun episode. Maybe one time we can even go through to Rambo and show you all the beautiful apples and everything they Rambo represent. But Grace, thank you very much for being here. I hope
Thank
you
you for
enjoyed it.
having
Did you
me.
enjoy it?
I did.
Yes, that we could open up a little bit more about this topic. 21st Century Youth, thank you so much for watching, to continue to support this program that we are doing, to be a voice for the youth in this generation, in the century that we are living in, so that parents out there could also just hear really what's going on in our lives. Because I mean, it's hard for us just to speak up because there's so much hate, respectfully said, and so much negativity out there that we just feel we just rather gonna keep this in. No one needs to know about me. Maybe someone else there is worse. Let's give it to them.
Yes.
So that's what we do here. We be a voice for the youth that we are living in, so that other youth people who can't speak out about this, we can give that opportunity that you say you come here and you speak out. So please, 21st Century Youth, keep watching and thank you so much. See you next time.